7 reasons you keep attracting married, unavailable guys. You are avoiding to establish his relationship status. Yes, he clearly told you that he's single, he's not married. However, his behavior is just a bit, You have this inkling in you saying that something is not right. You can see him hiding his phone, he's going out to take phone calls, he's not available after a certain time of the day. He may be doing things like taking you out in these remote places, and you may be thinking that, oh, he's going extra mile, he wants to impress you, but maybe he's just trying to hide you because you are his side chick. I would probably watch his actions and see what is happening. You only want what you can't have. You have a clear pattern of maybe once a guy is showing you a lot of attention, you're just like, he's a bit needy. However, when a guy is more unavailable, when he's able to feed all your anxious attachment and he's pulling away, giving you a little bit attention again, this is your thing and you are being fed on that. And this idea of not being able to have something that you really want is almost giving you that little excitement that you're looking for, because you are not in a place where you can maintain a steady, healthy relationship. I would sit down and write down some of the similarities that you can see in the previous long-term relationships that you had. And maybe as you write that down, you will see, oh, there is a clear pattern. I'm very into people that are not present, that are unavailable, that are not making me a priority. And I'll talk about it a bit later, so make sure that you stay and you don't run away. You are not clear about what you are looking for. When you are not clear about what you're looking for, it's very easy to get distracted by shiny objects. This thing happened to me actually more than a few months ago. I'm walking down the street and I see this guy and I check him out a little bit, and then he checks me out. Next thing I know, we are having a coffee on that day that we just met. Then we are going to have a meal to this lovely Italian place, and I can clearly see how I'm very interested, he is very interested. However, as I'm asking few questions and I'm trying to figure out what this person is about, I can sense it. This could be my playmate for the next 6 months, and maybe we could have lots of fun playtime. However, that is not going to be my potential life partner, my potential husband or whoever that you're looking for. As difficult as it is, I have to walk away from this shiny object, delete his number, so I am not tempted to do those things that are taking me away from where I actually want to be. Another reason you may be interested in unavailable married guys is because you have daddy issues. You may be coming from a family where either your dad was not present, maybe your parents had a divorce when you were young, and for the majority of your life, your dad was not really there. You did not have that support, the kind of relationship that a woman is supposed to build with her father to actually know what that nourishing, loving relationship is, because then later that translates into your romantic relationships. And now because you have those so-called daddy issues and your dad was not present, you are kind of picking and choosing these unavailable men, because when you are with that unavailable man, you are recreating that love model that you experienced with your own father. It may sound like, why would I want to have sex with someone that reminds me of my father? But it's just so deep rooted in you that you may not even realize that. And there may be a number of other issues that you are going through in your life just because your dad was not present when you were growing up. Something I talk about in this video. You only want the fun. You are not interested in his sick mother, his back pain, his failed business venture, his horrible boss, or whatever else he's going through. You only want the light-hearted fun, fancy holidays, dinners. So as much as you are thinking, oh, I'd like to actually meet someone that I could build a beautiful relationship, the way you are showing up, you only want the fun. And the thing is, yes, it's amazing to have fun with that person. However, if you want to build a true relationship, there will be tears, there will be disagreements, and there will be a lot of annoying things that maybe you don't like about this person that he's bringing to the table, just like you bringing yours. You don't think you deserve someone who chooses you. The thing is, when you are a woman, you don't even have to be the most strikingly beautiful, hot, whatever woman. But if you don't have this don't talk to me attitude, you don't look like a witch or whatever, and you actually look at people, people will come to you, people will approach you. Now, the thing is, you as a woman, you have a choice. Who is it that you want to pick? And if you believe that you don't deserve anyone who really chooses you, who wants to be there present with you, if you only think that you deserve to be with someone that only gives you breadcrumbs and the very minimum, then guess what? You will only attract those people. It's important that you start setting your boundaries and you say what is right and what is wrong. It's important that you actually start vocalizing what is it that you want, that you actually tell this person when you feel disrespected or when this person did something that you feel is out of line. These things are extremely important. Unless you start stating that, you will only continue attracting breadcrumbs. The moment you realize your value and that actually what you have to give is of importance, then you start attracting different kind of people. You had your heart broken. You were really in love, this person hurt you, and now you're thinking, of course, you're probably not even realizing that you are doing, but you are thinking subconsciously, if I'm seeing this person who's already unavailable, if I'm seeing this person who's married, then I can't really have my heart broken because I already know that I'm just his side chick, that his missus is waiting at home for him, and he's never going to really be serious with me. He's never really going to be invested in me. He's only going to give me breadcrumbs. So I'm just going to keep this distance. I'm going to keep my heart guarded, and as long as I'm keeping my heart guarded, no one can really hurt me. And I know this is extremely painful, but there are certain things that you can do to recover, something I talk about in this video. Like this video if you found anything that I said useful. Make sure that you share it with your girlfriend. For more, subscribe and hit notifications. Thank you so much for watching.